Good morning, Craig here from Craig's Car Care, coming to you with a Chevrolet rear axle problem. It was making noise on turns coming from the back of the vehicle. The customer thought it may be brakes. We knew right away, because it was on turns and without braking, that the popping that we were hearing was something from the rear axle. Not sure if it was a limited slip or not, so we went in and popped the cover off, and this is what we found. We just popped the cover off, and what you're seeing laying here on the bottom is a broken spider gear. It's supposed to go up here. You see that one up there as it's turning, as it's spinning, and we're going to turn it back just a little bit here just to show you the other side so we can still show you all the spiders. We'll go a little bit further, right about there, and so that gear there used to sit right here, and when you're driving, the big gear I'm going to light up in the back there is called the pinion gear. It in turn drives this other gear called the ring gear. So that pinion gear up there comes from your drive shaft, from your transmission down your drive shaft to your pinion. It in turn spins the larger gear, the ring gear. So when you're turning, that gear there on the left is your left axle. This gear on the right goes to your right axle, which is your right tire. This gear on the left, a little small one up in there, that's also chewed up, goes to your left rear tire here. And you notice they aren't connected together. If they were connected together, then every time you turn left or right, or even gentle turns, your back tires would skip and hop, and it would always be in a bind, because as you turn left and right, the wheel on the inside of your turn spins slower than the tire on the outside of your turn that spins faster. To compensate for this phenomenon, we use spider gears, and these spider gears allow a differential in tire rotation. It basically means it lets the left and right tires spin at different speeds and still maintain a smooth forward or rearward momentum. Well, something has gone catastrophically wrong. For whatever reason, they have destroyed themselves, and they actually drove this vehicle in. Pretty interesting, not something you'd want to have happen at a highway speed. I don't know if that got locked up in there somewhere, as you can imagine what could possibly happen. So we're going to inspect the ring and pinion for any damage, and this carrier assembly, and see if we can just put new spider gears in it with the other mechanisms here. And I think with all this metal, we're going to probably go ahead and it's got around 100,000 miles, so I'm sure we're going to put new bearings in. There's bearings behind this cap, and then of course you have your axle bearings and you have your pinion bearings. And since this is open and all this metal is floating around in here, and it's obviously not good to have metal with bearings, we'll probably go and replace all those, because we're going to take it apart to clean it out anyhow. Well, that's everything on a rear axle of this is a Chevrolet truck, but your Fords and your Dodges and several of your other rear-wheel drive vehicles are very similar. Craig's Car Care. Thanks for watching.